Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for showing up today. I appreciate that. God bless all y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your time, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting Creator's Word, especially. And all your beautiful comments. They are awesome. So today, the energy is a little heavier, which isn't surprising, right? Because we are right in the middle of Christmas season. Things are starting to get, everybody's wanting to have what they need to get that Christmas spirit feeling for family and everything. And I just get a sense of a little bit of heaviness. So, and the cards came in a little heavy too. It's all about balancing, making choices, follow your choices, and don't get distracted by other things, which makes sense, right? We want to stick to our budgets. We want to stick to our path. We want to do the right thing to make sure that not only have we got Christmas, but we got after Christmas as well, right? And times are hard these days. And so now, Divine Masculine, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but Divine Masculine got 3 of air. There has been a rejection of something, whether Divine Masculine himself was rejected or if he's rejecting something for himself, or however it goes, there's a rejection here. Brokenheartedness, but more of a broken-mindedness. Maybe in his head a lot. Maybe could be a Divine Masculine or a Divine Feminine. This could be a male or a female, and this energy could be with them. Okay? And it just happens to be on the Divine Masculine side. So, you got a little bird here talking in your ear, and it's telling you you're going to be okay. Open your mind and your ear to hear. It's saying to you, you're going to be okay. That this wasn't about you, even if you're the one that suffered the rejection. A rejection usually comes when someone's not ready, not capable, or not in the mind. So, rejection isn't about you so much as other people not being ready for what you have to offer. And if you think about it in that way, what you have to offer will be somebody else's treasure. Compatibility is when two people are really, really, comfortable and close with each other and trust each other. If this is about a person. And to think of it in this way, they would have rejected you sooner or later. It's better to have it done with sooner than to have your heart played with for a while and then have it happen later. These are harsh words, but they're wise. And I understand this. I know what this feels like. And I sympathize. I have compassion for it. And it hurt me when I saw it. So what I'm saying is, when this energy is done playing itself out, you will turn yourself into a hero. You will be your own hero. Because that's what happens when we acknowledge the rejection, that they could not accept what we have to offer, what you had to offer, Divine Masculine, and you go within yourself and nurture yourself back to wellness and healthfulness, good mindfulness. Um, this will become a learning lesson for you and able to detect who and how and what you should fall in love with. It will help you to learn to protect your heart. And that's what these kind of lessons are for. It's to know who to give our heart to and why we do it. Why do we give our heart to people? Surely not because they're beautiful, gorgeous, sexy. Surely not. Surely there's something else, that's deep down inside before we give our heart to anyone. We do not give our heart to anyone on superficial looks. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it did enter into my mind. So superficiality is never a reason to fall in love with somebody. Okay? You want to look deeper into their existence. Why do they exist? What do they exist for? How did they get to the place they are? What kind of heart do they have? There's so much involved in having a relationship. Now, if this is about you rejecting yourself, if this is about you thinking that, you're not good enough, and that kind of rejection, then you're wrong. You are good enough. We're all good enough. We all come here good enough, and as we growed up, we were good enough, and now at this time in our life, we're still good enough. We're always good enough. We just have to believe that we're good enough. You have to strengthen your spirit and mind and thought and tell yourself, I am good enough. And you got to say it like that too. I am good enough! Exclamation mark. I can do what I put my mind to because I am good enough. I know what I'm going to do. You talk to yourself like that, Divine Masculine. You let yourself that, it takes away a lot of confusion. I am, I can, I will. And you leave all the rest of the shit behind. You don't think about what you didn't do or what you couldn't do or what you wouldn't do. Because that's all in the past. It's ashes, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It is no more. You let it go. Don't carry all that extra baggage inside your mind. Know that you are good enough. We are all good enough. We just have to find those that are good enough for us. And sometimes God will not allow people into our lives, especially if they have a lot of things going on that would deplete us. At this time, God needs all the strong spiritual people standing on their feet. He doesn't want them distracted by little devilish things that take their mind off their missions, whatever your mission may be. Whether your mission is to make sure you get to the flower shop every day and grow those flowers like a florist, or your mission is to get to school and make those grades so that you can eventually on down the line find a place in your life that you'll find happiness, joy, and financial security, or whether it's at the daycare. God does not want your mission distracted. He wants you to have a good mind to go and do what you got to do every day, all day long, without feeling as if, you're not good enough or that you were rejected. Because to be rejected is to be protected. Because sooner or later it would have happened. Can you imagine being invested in it for 20 years? Can you imagine being invested in something for 20 years and then it rejects you? Or even 1 year? What if you just spent a whole year thinking, oh my God, everything, is awesome. And then all of a sudden you find out, no. By this time next year, you'll be through this rejection and on your way to a wiser, brighter life. Okay, so let's talk about this. How and what has happened since this rejection? Or no, let's see what God wants to tell us after this. Holy Spirit, what do you have to say? Using the chakra deck, and there's a message right there. 8 of Fire. So let's see what the message is. You're working through it. Knight of Pentacles, rational, cautious, responsible, dependable, trustworthy, kind, methodical, financial stability, hardworking, resourcefulness, and conservative. And yes, you are working through it. You're planting your seeds now, Divine Masculine. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse out of the 4 horsemen in the deck. But the Knight of Pentacles always finishes everything he starts. There isn't anything the Knight of Pentacles starts that he don't finish. I love the Knight of Pentacles. This is Aries and Venus. This is synchronicity. This is opening your heart, healing your heart. This is about healing your soul. See him holding that star? You love yourself. You know you're worthy. You know you're worthy of a good, beautiful life. That you can trust everyone around you. You know that. You're well on your way to planting the seeds to your future. You might be a farmer. You might be a farmer because he's standing on farmland. See him standing on the ground, that farmland, and I see him looking at that seed in his hand, that pentacle, like it's a seed. So you are planting seeds towards your future, Divine Masculine. You have not let the rejection, and you didn't let whatever it was stop you. You are rapidly, at this point, whatever it was, you stepped right into digging your heels in and begin to create a future that you could have and enjoy. Ace of Pentacles, yes. Again, Aries and Venus and Gemini. Air. No, that's Earth. Ace of Pentacles. So that's another seed that you've planted. Or this was a gift from God for another seed to plant. And there's a portal. It looks like it's a little ways off. It looks like you're going to get a gift, Divine Masculine here. Some kind of gift, and it'll be a material gift maybe, or something like healing, or a better mindset, or calmness in the body, and then you're going to go through a portal. Where's that portal? See it there? It looks a little ways off. This looks kind of like spring with the cloud. So maybe whatever seeds you're planting right now will be coming to blossom and bloom in the spring. And this does look a fallish, winterish land. I don't see no snow, but the field is bare. But here, the field is grown, as you can see. So whatever you're planting right now will be coming to fruition in the spring. Hey. So you have come through the rejection. You have made it through. Maybe the reason this come up was to point to us that it was through this that you began creating this life. Because it is through the end of one cycle that we don't like to give up what we know. We don't want to move forward into what we don't know. We are really freaky about that. And sometimes God, we take a blow so that God can push us into the direction that we need to go. It's all part of life. It's the way it is. Plants, trees, they have to be trimmed back. They have to be, dug around. The roots sometimes need to be shook up. But this right here is very energetic, very positive. I'm moving forward. I'm not looking back. I'm going to, plant the seeds for a future for my life, my wife, my kids, my whatever. I don't see any of that in here right now. I just see one single person. So this might be somebody who is single, a single divine masculine, who has his mind in the right order, who knew after this rejection that he needed to pull himself together, and he got his spirit and harnessed it and set upon that spirit, as you can see that horse, and begin planting seeds for his future. And maybe this could be the possibility that you've already harvested a cycle of seeds and are, that one never stops planting seeds. He just plants and plants and plants. So if you have harvested seeds or you got a gift from the Most High of some more seeds to plant, ideas that come from the air, so it could have been ideas, some intelligence for a new business, something that's going to help you physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Okay, what's this next step for this divine masculine? You got the world in your hands: success, accomplishment, personal development, career, ambition, visionary, make plans and decisions, resolution, action, originality. Yes. Here we go. Fire. Fire. Mm-mm-mm. We love it when we can bring the fire into our lives. Fire is excitement. Did you see how it just... I can feel it. Yeah, fire. The excitement of making a choice and then making that choice and moving in that direction. You're feeling pretty good, divine masculine, like you're on top of the world. Like the world is in your hands. That looks to me like Capricorn and Mars and the fire element. Yes, and whatever your question was about moving forward and you made a decision, yes, it was the right decision. Moving forward. You've healed. And it didn't take long. And that's good. That's the way we're supposed to do it. We're supposed to throw it out of our head and move forward. It's behind us now, right? And if it's too much to think about or we can't get it out of our head, then we light the torch, pour gas over the back first, pour the gas over it, and then light the torch and go poosh as we're walking away and watch it burn. No, we don't even turn around to watch it. We just let it burn and move on. Let it go. And this is awesome energy here. This is like like I didn't really want to go through that 3 of air, but the rejection really was the best thing because it just set you into motion to where you started moving forward and accomplishing goals that perhaps you set for yourself and somebody else took your attention. Maybe, there was a lot of disruption within the relationship and it took your focus off, your intentions for your life. And relationships can do that, can't they? If we get too involved in them, no matter what kind of relationship, whether it's a family relationship, a partner relationship, a contracted relationship, we have to evaluate, is it taking more than we're willing to give? Is it giving us what we need? And generally, when we do stand up for ourselves, that's when we get the rejection. Okay, well, where's this divine masculine? In all these, you've got your root chakra is fairly strong. You may want to work a little bit on your solar plexus, self-esteem, loving yourself, telling yourself that you're good enough for everything and anything. Yeah, and your voice, speaking your truth is what I'm getting. Speaking out. Okay, King of Pentacles. You are absolutely manifesting the things that you love. Boy, have you ever came a long way, Divine Masculine, right here in your place as a King Divine Masculine, who has learned his lessons, who went through his story, who took accountability for himself, who stepped up to the plate and swung the bat and hit a friggin' home run. Yeah, just when you thought you had lost the game, you stepped out of your comfort zone and won it all by yourself. I don't see anybody else here helping you but Creator Source. And between you and the Creator, your ancestors, your drive, the love you had for your life and for the life of all. This is beautiful. Yeah, you didn't even cry about it. You just sucked it up and moved forward. Okay, let's get an animal card for Divine Masculine. And then we're going to wrap this up because it's very beautiful. Fire, earth, a little air, a little water. Yeah, movement, action, taking control. You have accepted yourself, Divine Masculine. Acceptance. You have accepted everything and you just used it and took that passion and energy that you had and put it into yourself and turned yourself into quite the rabbit. Fertile, abundant, capable of getting away, Let me see here. Acceptance. Accept yourself and your journey fully with all your strengths and weaknesses. Avoid judging or criticizing yourself, and that's very important, and you must have quit doing that. You quit judging and criticizing yourself. Be kind and loving towards yourself, and you will see everything flourish. And that's exactly what you did. And we're just going to put that over the Three of Swords because you were kind and loving to yourself and you did flourish. I'm proud of you, Divine Masculine. Yay! I hope and pray you have a great day. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.